Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Minor League Esports presented by AMB Music. And that was a fantastic series to follow up on, but we'll have to see if they can do it. It is the Premier League Wolves versus the Sabres. Once again, Gigabytes and Lars Newt bringing you all the action. That was a great Game 5 decider series, and quite frankly, I hope we see an excellent one this one too.
We have had some super exciting games individually. I mean, from the series before that, going all the way back, that Game 2, 4.5 minutes of overtime, then last series to Game 5, almost tying it up and then breaking it down just at the end. But now we've got some Premier League action. This is the best of the best. This is the top level of Rocket League in MLE. So this should be super exciting. I'm really, really eager to see how this is going to play out.
And given the players who we have here, I'm expecting it to be a very exciting one, to say the least. On the side of the Sabres, we have Phoenix and Kahewa playing. Phoenix with a previous season MVPR of 4.89 and Kahewa with a 4.51. So pretty good for Premier League. And on the side of the Wolves, we have their AB, Lottie Lettuce and Taki, coming up and taking on the Sabres. Lottie Lettuce with a previous season MVPR of 6.24, really putting in the shots. Taki with a 6.62. Both of these players are absolutely fantastic. How do you think it's going to be for the Sabres? What do you think they have to do to take down these absolutely astounding stats from the Wolves?
I think, we've talked about a lot throughout the last series as how, mechanics is not really the big decider here. And especially we've got these Premier League players. They're all, GC and above. Everyone's going to be mechanically extremely gifted. There's going to be no question here that they can't execute. The big decider is going to be who can decision make better. Who's going to make better decisions, who can make better challenges as the ball is, up and down the pitch. Because whichever team breaks down in their decision making is going to be the team that gets beat.
Yeah, especially at this Premier League level, it's so much more a mental game at this point than a mechanic-based game. Because at this point, you have almost all of those mechanics mastered. You can do whatever you want at a moment's notice. The question is, who's going to be in better positions? Who's going to get better passes? Who's going to get better clears all the way through? And already looking like a good pass to clear here. Phoenix trying to find Kahewa on that touch. Unfortunately, not able to execute on the shot. And that'll just leave it for Lottie Lettuce to take this one through and clear it out.
Already seeing some big passing plays. I know we harped on the passing plays in the Academy League, but this is not Academy League. With the technical skill and speed that things happen here, you need the passing plays to be able to open up the defense. One solo player is not going to be enough, but here it is down towards the net. Phoenix takes it away. Lottie Lettuce challenging in the corner. Taki challenging, puts it towards net, but Kahewa's already back on defense. Lottie Lettuce up to the back wall, out towards center. Taki not there to follow it down, scoop this up.
I think Taki might have been looking for a demo there. Not sure, but he was definitely committing to a bit of a more aggressive push. Not entirely sure what he was going for there, but Kahewa, that wasn't a great touch. Lottie Lettuce capitalizes on it, and the Wolves have a 1-goal lead.
We talked, right off the bat said mechanics is not going to be the big decider here, but a mechanical error from Kahewa trying to catch towards corner and just it bounces out and comes off way too hot and opens up that opportunity for Lottie Lettuce.
Well, that just goes to show, that when there are mechanical mistakes, they are going to cost you, if not a goal, a lot of pressure, but it was a goal there. Now the Wolves, once again at it. Lottie Lettuce trying to get it past Kahewa with the carry. Kahewa, great save there. Taki is right there. The Wolves doing such a great job to cover each other on every angle as well. It's not so much passing that I see from them, although Phoenix with a great commitment there. It's not so much passing that I see from the Wolves. It's more just covering where each other's touches are more likely to go.
Mm-hmm. That's such an awkward position for Lottie Lettuce trying to get back to that. Phoenix, great job putting that just in the top shelf, but not down far enough that Lottie Lettuce can get up to it. Great shot for Phoenix.
Kahewa comes up. Nice dunk. Phoenix trying to put one into center. Fortunately, he doesn't get it quite into the corner where he wanted to put it, so that's not going to be great. He does, however, get a pass out to Kahewa. Kahewa gets demoed for his trouble. But we already see the Sabres are still trying to keep this pressure going. Might want to back off here, and they do. They did, however, make the Wolves think about it. Taki not able to get a read on that one. Kahewa sends it all the way into the purple zone. Lottie Lettuce takes it out. Phoenix, great touch. Can Kahewa finish this one off? No, Taki beats him.
Dangerous position. Lottie Lettuce with an opportunity, but Phoenix is able to take it away. We're seeing a lot more midfield play throughout this Premier League, kind of as you'd expect as they get faster and more aggressive challenges. You're going to see less opportunities off the back wall, especially with the predictability of the back wall. But Kahewa over the top of both Wolves players, but not able to get it back down to the net. Taki now carrying it out to midfield, touches it around Kahewa. Phoenix challenges high center, opportunity for Lottie Lettuce, but slow up to the ball. Kahewa challenges 50 to the wall. And that's back.
Oh
that's
no,
dangerous.
Lottie Lettuce,
Taki, easy
no.
open goal. Just as you were saying, the mechanical errors are going to be less common, but when they do happen, the mechanical ability on the other side means it's going to get punished, and fast.
I don't even think that was a mechanical error by Phoenix. It was just a misread. He thought he thought that the ball was going to come off the wall a lot faster, but Lottie Lettuce just read it a lot better. Those reads are another distinguishing factor at Premier League. Oh, Kahewa with the fake. And the Sabres return this one back immediately.
Lottie Lettuce ready for that.
What a fake.
Kahewa, oh my gosh. I think he even may have got the flip reset off that. Ready to follow up had it not worked out, but no. Slow play over the middle ties this back up.
Taki, great bomb into the orange side. Lottie Lettuce. That's a 50. Taki shot. Save. No. Taki's going to put it in top left corner. Not great placement, but Kahewa was not able to get there in time. And this was just a breakdown on defense here by the Sabres.
Just an unfortunate position. Phoenix a little slow on the comeback, and Kahewa able to touch the ball away the first time, but not far enough away from the net to prevent the follow-up opportunity. But here we are, another chance for Lottie Lettuce, and oh my goodness, man, just making statements after getting torched on that last Sabres goal.
Yeah, Lottie Lettuce, oof. Great little redirect there off the pass by Taki up to him, and the Sabres breaking down on defense a little bit there. There's still plenty of time for them to come back, though, as we've seen that they can respond to these deficits very, very quickly, but they are going to have to respond pretty quickly here. Phoenix shot, Taki, great save. Controlling it in the corner. Trying to pass it up. Looks like he might have been looking for Lottie on that one, but instead he's going to put it in. Kahewa hesitated on that challenge, and Taki punishes him for it.
That's such a tough spot to be on defense. Taki, with all the space in the world, gets to choose when he makes his challenge, and Kahewa just has to make a choice to commit at some point and does a little too slow. And not to discredit the placement from Taki, able to just squeak that by the goalpost. Another opportunity up. Phoenix shot on net. Taki up, makes the save. Wow. Big clear from Taki. Lottie Lettuce up, back from Phoenix. Goodness.
Taki, nice little clear upfield. Phoenix is going to try and beat him to this one, at least interfere with him, and he does successfully. Gets the demo as well. Kahewa is going to commit on this one. Ooh, a little bit of a mix-up there by the Sabres. And that's going to allow Lottie Lettuce to challenge this one, get a good touch. Kahewa going to try and control this one, trying to get it past Taki. Not able to get the next touch on the ground, trying to pinch it past him on the backside. And Taki will take control of this one upfield.
A little bit more boost would have been well served. As the Premier League goes, you see a lot better boost management, but even these guys get a little scrambled, run out, and it just takes away those opportunities when you don't have the boost to follow up in the air.
There's also the fact that they don't panic as much when they are low on boost as well. It's, it's something I say to every single teammate I've ever had. You can do anything with 36 boost.
Yes.
Anything you need to do can be done with 36 boost, and Premier League players understand that wholeheartedly. So they are not afraid to push up on these when they have like 12 boost. As long as they can pick up another pad, they're good to go.
The other side of that too is, you talk about panic, just a quick example back and forth. We've seen these players really living in that kind of low sub 40 boost range. On the flip side, we saw a goal in the last series where Mario went for boost in the corner instead of challenging the ball. So just to really drive home your point, these Premier League players able to play in that low boost region, but it still leaves them burned every once in a while.
Ooh, I mean, the most impressive goal I've ever seen in my entire life was an individual goal made by Drops, the South American pro. 12 boosts off the wall at midfield, manages to carry it into the net off of the most astounding series of touches I've ever seen in my life. But that just goes to show you don't need a ton of boosts to do really great things or keep really good pressure on the ball. You can do it with 12 or even 0.
And we've been seeing a lot of consistent offensive pressure out of the Wolves here, and it has just robbed the Phoenix of any real opportunity to take this away. They've had a couple of big solo plays, down play, but that's not going to be enough against this Wolves defense as they manage to take the win in Game 1, 5-2. What a dominant victory. Where did the Sabres break down?
Honestly, they broke down on their defense. That is their biggest concern here, and the biggest thing they need to shore up going into game two is that the Wolves were able to just break them down everywhere. There was a little bit of panic on defense. There was a little bit of them bunching up, maybe some missed touches, maybe some mechanical errors on the side of the Sabres as well. And as we said at the very top of the broadcast, when you have those mechanical errors at the Premier League level, you're going to get punished.
The flip side of that too also is Wolves 2 very quick kickoff goals. We had 2-2 about mid-game, and then the Wolves answered with 2 back-to-back about 10 seconds apart, and just not enough time really for the Sabres to even try to rotate back to net. Great pressure out of the Wolves, and I think when they got up that 4-2 lead, it just kind of broke down for the Sabres. And what they should have been doing, like you said in the last series, is take that time, experiment, find something that works to try to take game 2 away from the Wolves.
Yeah, and the Wolves, moving into game 2, the Sabres didn't really adapt to them at all in game number 1. In fact, it seems like the Wolves were really the one who were leading that race to try and figure each other out. And once they did, the Sabres didn't adapt to it, and the Wolves just had their number. The Sabres are going to have to come out with something in this game too to put the Wolves off balance, because if they don't, they're going to be in a similar position to last game. So we did see them trade off goals early on. Let's see if we'll see that continue a little bit longer, if the Sabres can really figure out where the Wolves are going to this one.
The other side of this as well, I just blanked on what I was going to say, so we're going to hop right into the action. Phoenix opportunity, gets the bump on Taki, keeps him away from it, but no, we're going to go wide with Kahewa. Such a great opportunity for the Sabres to lead this first early game, doesn't get it. Demos breaks up the offensive opportunity. Phoenix over the top, Lottie Lettuce, touch to corner.
That was a very critical demo, as well as there was not much of a chance that the remaining defender was going to be able to get a hold of that one. The Sabres already much better on offense here, much more pressure. Lottie Lettuce forced to make a play on that one. Can't get it past Kahewa. Kahewa to Phoenix. Phoenix not able to put that one on target. That was an open net shot, just couldn't get the execution down. He does get a chip over Taki. Well, now Lottie Lettuce going to take it through. Flicks it, tries to get it past Kahewa. Kahewa is there in time. Lottie Lettuce reacts very well to it. Phoenix forced to make a play off the backboard. Taki waiting patiently in midfield for this one. Bombs it. Kahewa making sure that one's not predictable off the backboard either. The Sabres so far standing up much better on defense. We said that they'd have to shore that up. Less mechanical errors so far and much better positioning.
Not only are they shoring up on defense nicely, but the best defense is a good offense. They've spent a lot of this first minute and 15 seconds in the offensive end putting pressure on the Wolves, and it's very hard for the Wolves to score coming out of the back end. This Premier League level, there's going to be a lot less of those, they overcommit up, here's our opportunity. So they really need to make a good, consistent offensive push forward. Here's an opportunity, though. Phoenix up to Kahewa. Nice touch pass.
What a pass.
What a pass.
I just want to talk about this here. The Sabres actually turned a mistake into an advantage here. Kahewa went up and tried to challenge a ball on the backboard, ended up not being able to get a touch on it. Instead of turning back immediately, he waited upfield, recognized that Phoenix had the ability to pass it up to him, passed it to Phoenix, waited up again for the Phoenix pass to him, and scored a goal that would have been dang near impossible for the Wolves to try and do anything with. Great job by the Sabres, and great save there by Phoenix.
I was just about to say, before I say anything else, credit to Phoenix for getting that reversed momentum back up to save that ball. But, this is the flip side. We saw that once or twice in the last series at that academy level of, okay, I'm past the ball, I'll stay up and look for the pass. But, big dunk, but it's going to be wide. But if you don't have really good, accurate, consistent passes, that's not going to work as well. It's nice to see the awareness, but it's just hard to pull off at that level. But off the crossbar. This being Premier League, though, they are going to be much more accurate and consistent in those passes, so it's a lot more viable to, okay, I'm upfield, stay upfield. Lottie Lettuce looking for the double, can't find it. Taki back towards center net. Phoenix able to push it to the corner, but this is not going to come out of the Sabres' end as the pressure stays consistent. Down. Purple still on offense.
Oh no, Kahewa's out of boost here. He goes up for this one on the wall. Can't get the touch, but Taki sends it long. Phoenix versus Lottie Lettuce does beat out Lottie. Taki not in a great place to try and read this one. Ends up being forced to make a touch he probably didn't want to make, and Kahewa responds very, very well. Lottie Lettuce in his own corner. Phoenix takes the shot. That's slow. Taki's going to be there in time. Nice little challenge by Kahewa. Back to center. That's a miss from Taki. No one is able to commit on that one in time to get around it and into net, and we still have a 1-0.
That's such an awkward angle to try to chase down and put back towards the net. Good effort from Kahewa, but just not enough. Taki looked like it was going to be a back pass. It threw at least me. I don't know about Phoenix. Able to scoop it up and take it away, but this is still dangerous. Kahewa was backwards to the ball. Good timing on the decision. This is going to be a big clear down into the Wolves' end. Taki just passed. Phoenix scoops it up. Kahewa able to interfere. Touch that back towards net. Wow.
What a redirect from Kahewa. Recognizes Phoenix is going to be able to get this to him. Just a nice little touch on it. Gets it past Lottie Lettuce. Wow, what a position from Kahewa, and what a redirect. What an amazing goal from the Sabres. They are up 2-0 here with a minute 30 remaining in the game. And so far, 2 great team pass plays to get them 2 great goals in this game.
I can't get over it. You had to have positioned your car absolutely perfectly as Kahewa to get it, and he does for that just brilliant redirect. And just get it at the right angle, off the wheels, soft touch, right timing. Incredible. Play of the week. Somebody clip it, please.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd like to be the first one to congratulate Kahewa on his play of the week. And, yeah, enjoy.
Opportunity from Taki, able to get the save from Phoenix, and Lottie Lettuce not able to keep the pressure on as Kahewa drives this out, tries to pass center, but Phoenix backs off. I guess recognizes the defense is going to be there first, and awkward Lottie Lettuce into the corner. Taki rescuing Lottie Lettuce on defense and plays this away, turns it around, shooting opportunity. No, just off the post.
Back and forth, back and forth. They're racing back and forth every time. Kahewa trying to get a pinch is going to go out for Phoenix, and Phoenix not able to commit on it. Unfortunately, Kahewa couldn't catch up to that one in time to bend it back inside of the post. That's not a problem, though, as Kahewa's going to put this one in. That's going to be a 3-0 lead and the nail in the coffin for this one. The Sabres are going to tie it up at 1.
That was a nice turn from Kahewa. Good recognition that he's got time to pick his shot. And honestly, almost a letdown after those first 2 incredible goals. That first one, just really nice awareness and a good pick on the pass from Phoenix to Kahewa. But that second one, I don't want to harp on it too much, but Chimney Christmas.
Well, the Wolves basically have 18 free seconds to try and figure out what to work against this Sabres defense. You know what I'd like to see from the Wolves? Maybe a little bit more physical play. Kahewa, great shot there. Sabres going up 4-0. But I'd like to see from the Wolves a little bit more physical play here. We haven't really been seeing them rotate through the goal line to try and look for commits on demos. They have the opportunity to do it. We've seen a couple times where, they had an open opportunity, and had they gotten a single bumper demo, it was probably a goal. So I'd like to see them try and work those into their rotations out to see if that does anything against the Sabre defense.
Absolutely. The other side of that physical play as well is it also opens up a mental game. It can disrupt the Sabres, their mental game. It gets them a little uneasy. Now, next time, maybe you get one good demo in front of the net that opens up a goal. Next time you come through, you don't even have to get the demo, because now instead of focusing on making the save, they're worried, do I have to avoid the demo? Am I going to get bumped? Do I have to jump out of the way? And all of a sudden, there's this whole extra weight put on the Sabres. So if the Wolves can make that, just like you're saying, switch that physical play and make that mental disruption, not only does it physically open the net, but it mentally opens it as well.
Yeah. Speaking of Phoenix, he gets the MVP for this game for me. Look at his scoreline here.
Oh my gosh.
0-4-5-6. No goals, but he was the playmaker everywhere on the field. 4 assists in a game that's already insane, but add 5 saves and 6 shots to it. He was just doing everything he could to set up Kahewa for these shots.
Absolutely. And, again, no discredit to Kahewa. The awareness and the ability to redirect that shot on net it's great mechanically, but that doesn't happen if your teammate isn't making the same level of awareness to make those passes and just that brilliant accuracy to get it into the right spot to open you up for that opportunity. So, like you said, Phoenix, and then 5 saves on the back end and 6 shots to keep that pressure on the offensive end. Just the full field was Phoenix's playground, and it definitely shows with that 4-0 win over the Wolves.
And, these 2 players seem to be starting to work together a little bit more. We saw a little bit, maybe some not so great team play in the first game, but game 2, they were in sync, on the same page, on the same paragraph, on the same line. And there was no stopping them. They could just find each other wherever they wanted to, and it was basically all theirs to lose.
I just want to point out right off the bat here, switching to that mechanical play, to the physical play, Phoenix tried to make a pass up to Kahewa, looking to recapture that magic, and I forget who it was on the Wolves, but they got back and bumped Kahewa away from the ball to disrupt that passing play.
Now, though, Kahewa trying to put one through. Might have the dish. Ooh. Might have been able to put a dish through. Taki was not back in time. He might have been able to get through to that one. Oh, no. Lottie Light. It's not a great clear. Kahewa going to try and go for the double. Taki is going to get it off the wall, but Phoenix has time. Phoenix, nice little chip shot. Can he get there before Taki? No. Taki beats him out.
Oh my gosh, that chip shot. I did not think that angle and power combination was possible from there, but just a brilliant shot on net. And then Taki scooping that ball out of the net from the goal line. What a save. Shooting opportunity. Taki's past one, but it's wide of net. Phoenix clears across to Kahewa. Kahewa up back center. Dangerous touch. Both players back in the corner. Double commit to keep it away. A little bit of panic on the Sabres defense here.
Well, everyone knows, especially at this Premier League level, double commits are going to happen whether it's twos or threes. What differentiates these players is how they react to those double commits. We saw Phoenix boost through the double commit, recover as fast as possible, and he was back to make a save. Although this is a great pass, and Kahewa will capitalize on it. Once again, Phoenix being the playmaker for his team.
A minute and a half into this game, and we're seeing that magic. Phoenix taking a little bit of advice that we were giving to the Wolves with the demo to open up the defense a little bit, disrupt a little bit, and then get back to touch that into net with a just beautiful top corner pick.
Off to the side, reacted well by Phoenix, and Phoenix puts a quick one in. That's going to be a 2-goal lead for the Sabres, as Phoenix finally being the goal scorer. But you know what? He doesn't really need to be. As long as he keeps giving these over for Kahewa, I think they're going to do pretty well.
Hey, Phoenix has earned it. It's nice to have those goals on your stat line, and Phoenix has put in the work and is deserving of them.
Phoenix now controlling this one. In the midfield, nice little flick over Lottie. Taki with the save. The Wolves now just trying to gain a foothold and get some offensive pressure going. I'm sure that wasn't the touch that Taki particularly wanted, but Lottie Lettuce was there in time. Great bump by Taki, but that's going to be Kahewa getting back in time. And it's just the Wolves are not able to break down the defense of the Sabres after game one.
It seems like the Wolves are just getting beat, honestly, all the way around the field. The Phoenix, excuse me, I keep wanting to say the Phoenix. The Sabres playing the physical game, playing the speed game, playing the mechanical game, and playing the team game. It seems like all better than the Wolves, but there's a nice little touch from Taki. Awkward position for Kahewa in net. That's so unfortunate to be stuck there. Taki able to choose their point where they want to attack, and it leaves Kahewa just dead in the water with no momentum, just waiting to respond and no time to do so.
One of the only times right there where being back post defending is a disadvantage. Kahewa was back there. He started cheating up, trying to take the challenge, but it was just a quick flick by Taki, and that's sometimes all it takes. Kahewa just couldn't get up in time, couldn't get back to that one, so the Wolves will shore it up to a 1-goal deficit as we go past halftime. Although the Sabres still looking unbeatable on offense, the Wolves trying to take it to them on their own end, as the Wolves have a lot of pressure here. Phoenix dodges the demo and gets the save. It's out to Kahewa. Now the Wolves will have to scurry on back. Kahewa gets a nice little block onto Taki, who's trying to return it back the other way, and we stay at 2-1.
This game has been this series has been incredible. After that second game, I was worried we were going to see the Sabres run away with it. But now we've got the Wolves with some pretty consistent offensive pressure. He's an opportunity from Taki off the crossbar, and Phoenix able to touch it away. Kahewa to follow up to Phoenix. Taki down to center. Lottie Lettuce on net, but it's off the crossbar. Oh my gosh, Kahewa trying to find another magical little touch towards net, but the Wolves able to get back on defense. Phoenix cross net, leaving this for his teammate. Kahewa on net. Phoenix up, trying to disrupt. Touches out, but Taki read that like a book, ready to send that towards center. Kahewa up to Phoenix.
They faked each other out, Lottie Lettuce and Phoenix did. Taki trying to control this one up the wall. Lottie Lettuce takes it off the wall again. Phoenix, nice shot. Oh, not quite able to capitalize on it.
It is nice to see the Sabres trying to go the other way, but here's an opportunity from Wolves. Can't get the control with zero boost, just can't get in front of the ball. But what I was going to say is it's nice to see the Sabres going the other way with Kahewa trying to feed those passes to Phoenix, but here's another opportunity back, and nice side pick. Wow.
Well, what were you saying right there? Kahewa feeding the passes to Phoenix does exactly that here. That's a double commit, unfortunately, by the Wolves, though. I feel as though that is more than anything what led to that goal. Lottie Lettuce not able to get up and get a block on it, and Tacky just couldn't recover in time to get back and get a block. So just under a minute remaining. There's still plenty of time for the Wolves to come back from this, but it has to be all offense all the time from this point. You can't wait on the 2.
It definitely is possible, though, as Lottie Lettuce gets the quick touch. Just talking about double commits quickly off the face-off there. Both players rotating back to that same corner. And Taki, easy touch. Phoenix, no boost as they scramble to get back, and just nothing they could do. Lottie Lettuce, easy pick, center net.
So now 47 seconds remaining. Only down by a goal are the Wolves. There is plenty of time now for them to come back here. Kahewa trying to make sure they don't. The Sabres are just going to have to try and play the control game here. They can't let the Wolves get the ball for too long, as when they do, they almost always are able to break down the Sabre defense. So just control it at this point.
The danger here is if they leave it in their own end, it's going to let the Wolves take picks at the net. We saw for a good solid stretch of about a minute and a half where it was just Wolves again and again and again making that circuit around the Sabres end. But now, dangerous. Taki, 1 to beat. Giving time for Phoenix to come back, but Lottie Lettuce gets the pass, center feed, nothing doing. Back towards the net, but Phoenix scoops it up, back out to the center. Taki needs to make this challenge. Backs off a little bit, and I'm worried that that little decision there to back off is going to be what ends this game in favor of the Sabres.
It does. When it's this late in the game and you're down, you cannot back off. You have to be pushing full all the time. It just doesn't make much sense to do it unless you feel like for some reason you're confident enough in your ability to keep it up and send it all the way back downfield. But the chances of being able to do that without the Sabres interfering with you are slim at best, slim to none, and slim left town. So it just doesn't make a ton of sense for the Wolves to back off there. So maybe a little bit of a miscommunication or a poor gameplay decision, but the Wolves, that's going to cost them the game. And Sabres are up now 2-1 going into game 4.
Yeah, I think, I don't want to harp on that decision-making at the end there too much, but even not with no time left to score a goal, that was still a bit of a questionable decision. Had the opportunity to challenge the ball at the wall, and when they pulled off, it lets the Sabres take that ball up the wall and take that control back away from the Wolves. So it's going to be interesting seeing how this goes forward, because like I said, we saw really, really good offensive pressure out of the Wolves. We saw a long time that they managed to keep it contained down in the Sabres end without the Sabres be able to get anything going on the other offensive way. They just couldn't capitalize. Sabres held strong, didn't break down, kept a solid defensive rotation. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Wolves can overcome that. And I think you're right. If they had added some demos and some bumps into that quick rotation, it would have instantly broken down the Sabres and opened up the net for them.
You read my mind. I was just about to say that. What I said after game 2 still stands after game 3. If the Wolves can get some bump plays in, some demo plays in, they're going to have the Sabres on their back foot, and they'll be able to put a lot more pressure on. And as we've seen, the Sabre defense, when they're pressured for a long time, they have a tendency to break down. So the Wolves, they need to find a way to incorporate those demos and bumps into their rotations.
I do want to point out real quick, we are proudly sponsored by APM Music here as we go into game 3. Lottie Lettuce up the wall. Off the back wall, it's going to come down awkwardly out of the corner, but Phoenix with a great read to touch that away up to Kahewa, but just a little out of his reach.
Kahewa back to center. Nice dunk on a Lottie Lettuce. This can open an opportunity for Phoenix, and that's a clear open net there. As a great execution by Kahewa to make sure that that one didn't get cleared out by Lottie. Wow, what a great dunk. As Taki was all the way up waiting for that pass to clear from Lottie, and Phoenix just takes advantage. So 4:14 remaining, Sabres have a 1-goal lead.
I don't think there was anything particularly wrong with how the Wolves played that. They challenged early in the corner, which was the right move, just missed the touch, which left it 2-on-1. And then the brilliant dunk, like you said, just opens it up, makes it too easy.
It's free real estate. Phoenix now back up field. Trying to get it past Taki. We're looking for the bump or potentially just a block there, or harassment, whatever you want to call it. Kahewa not able to go up and get a touch on that one. The Wolves now, Lottie Lettuce looking for a pass down to Taki. Unfortunately, the pass a little bit too deep. And Kahewa tries to send this one back upfield. A scorcher. Ooh. Some missed touches from the Sabres are leading to some extended Wolves pressure here, which is never good for the Sabres. Phoenix now takes this one back upfield. Not going to be able to get there in time.
Great decision making out of Phoenix. I know I've harped for the last 2 minutes on backing off when you shouldn't, but there was no way he was going to get to that ball. And nice to see that awareness, turn away, and just grab some boost and be ready to play some defense.
Phoenix, great demo on Lottie Lettuce. That's going to prevent him from being able to get a ton of pressure going. Ball now just kind of hanging around in midfield. Kahewa, last one back. Great challenge onto Taki there. Lottie Lettuce trying to flick it over to Taki. Taki gonna come up and take the shot. Oh, slow reaction by Phoenix is gonna allow Taki to take that shot and score. 1-1 now with 2:57 remaining.
At this Premier League, players are able to get up to the ball so fast, and if there's any delay there at all, like there was with Phoenix turning and grabbing boost first, you're just not going to make it in time, and that's an easy shot from that distance to be slammed home. Ooh, this is dangerous. Pass up to Taki, but doesn't make the connection. Kahewa in the corner. Nice pinch upfield.
Back to center. Great demo by Phoenix. That one might roll in.
Oh!
It will. The demo play by Phoenix. It seems like the Sabres are listening to us, but the Wolves have yet to incorporate that into their game. Wow. This was just a great decision here by Phoenix to go for this demo.
I think a little bit of miscommunication there as the spawn on the same side threw him a little bit for a loop, trying to figure out who's going to grab the boost and who's going to continue. And just that slowdown allowed the ball to roll towards net and allowed Kahewa to come up, Phoenix to come up and make that demo and just keep that ball safe as it just trickled in.
Now the Wolves once again trying to pressure. I don't think these quick strikes are really working for them all that well, though. The Sabres seem to be able to diffuse the pressure very quickly. So they're going to have to find some ability to keep this ball in the orange zone for an extended period of time in order for them to really have a great opportunity to get this touch. Taki all the way back upfield. They're looking for it now. Kahewa, great block. Gonna take it past, trying to get it past Lottie Lettuce. Does get the dunk, but it doesn't go the way he wants.
Good effort high in the field there to keep that down in the Wolves' end. Taki trying to clear it away, but that's going to go to Kahewa, who backs off, interestingly enough. That's towards net. Easy save for Lottie Lettuce, though. Phoenix also on net, but Taki, good rotation back through. Keeps that away. Right up to Lottie Lettuce. Here's an opportunity. Phoenix may be looking for a demo or something to get back, but Kahewa easily clears that away. That's high center, dangerous. Lottie Lettuce giving it plenty of space, though.
Dunks out Phoenix, though, but Phoenix gets it back to Kahewa, who is ready for this shot. Gonna go for the double touch, but it goes crossbar down and out in a way that he couldn't predict. So the Sabres still are up only by 1. The Wolves have plenty of opportunity. Kahewa drops it back, dropped it down past Lottie. The Sabres are going to back off here wisely. Nice little bump onto Taki as he's coming through. Phoenix doesn't react to that in time, though, but now he will send it all the way back into the purple zone. Lottie past Phoenix. Kahewa with the save into his own corner. Taki challenging. Lottie Lettuce. He's gonna choose to take this one up the wall. Great play potentially coming out here. Lottie Lettuce gets one touch. Not able to get the second one. Is able to get a dunk. Taki with the opportunity. The save from Phoenix. He's going to turn around in time to keep this one at a 1-goal lead.
Man, that was so close, but good on the Sabres for being able to keep that ball out of the net. The one thing I would like to see perhaps is get up to that aerial a little bit quicker. They waited a long time, giving Lottie Lettuce time to bring it down and get control. If they had challenged right as it was coming off the wall, it took Lottie Lettuce some time to kind of collect the ball and set up. It might have given them a better opportunity and a little less risky, because that 50 could have ended up back in the net.
Lottie Lettuce, another opportunity here at an air carry. Instead, drops it for Taki. Taki with a shot. Phoenix, what a beautiful read to keep that one out of the net. He gets the save. Now less than 10 seconds remaining. It has to be everything from the Wolves here. They're going to push up on this. Kahewa to Taki. Oh, Taki not able to put it on target. Phoenix wants to just kill this here. Lottie Lettuce off the back wall. Taki gonna try and take the shot. Kahewa instead air mails it out to Phoenix. Phoenix takes another touch. Could try and put this one on target. It was. Lottie Lettuce gets the save. It's still up in the air though. And now the Wolves have a 2v1. Lottie trying to keep it on top of his car. Flick. Oh what a demo! And Lottie Lettuce is gonna get the strike and the goal. 2-2. And we go to overtime.
We finally see the physical play out of the Wolves, and it's at just the most critical moment possible. Taki, great awareness, getting up and making the demo. And Lottie Lettuce under pressure with the clutch carry makes this overtime.
Lottie Lettuce with the strike. Phoenix up there to get a hold of it. Back to center, looking for Tacky. Tacky off the backboard, can't get the second touch. Lottie with the second touch, but it's going to go wide, and neither one of the Sabres can get a liberating strike back upfield. Tacky, though, he's going to try and follow this up. Not able to get ahead of it. Kahewa with a great defense, and now we reset a little bit as the Sabres calm down.
30 seconds into overtime here. It has kind of been the Wolves show for all of this. It's back out center, dangerous. Phoenix coming back, manages to get a touch, but Taki, good patience. Into the corner, needs to get this back towards the net, but no, backs off. Phoenix carrying to the wall. Good pinch, but Lottie Lettuce, great awareness back towards net, high, over off the backboard. Lottie Lettuce follow-up touch, no. Phoenix, good save, plays to the corner. Lottie Lettuce forcing this back down.
Another great thing here from the Wolves is they're boost starving so well right now. We just saw Lottie come up and take the boost and use that to continue the offensive push. Now the Sabres will have full boost though. Phoenix is trying to control this one. Tacky chips it back out to center. Lottie tries to take the shot, but Phoenix is up there to make sure that one doesn't go in. Opportunity for the Wolves here as they've gotten it past two. Phoenix doubles back in time, and Tacky can't get the pass he wanted to. So now, still the Wolves pressuring the Sabres. The Sabres are threatening to strike back at any moment though. The Wolves have to be careful about how they push this.
Taki dumps to corner. Phoenix scoops it up. That's loose. There's no one home. Lottie Lettuce wide of net, and Kahewa able to get it away. Across, over the top of the crossbar. Nothing you can take a shot on, but Taki right there to challenge. Phoenix, good 50, gets this out towards midfield, and again makes another nice touch towards mid. Keep it going. Kahewa misses. Lottie Lettuce alone, but no boost. Looking to touch this towards center. Got to get the pass out to Taki, or just
the Doomsday Dish!
And the Wolves are still alive in this series.
Lottie Lettuce with the Doomsday Dish. We finally see it. He promised it earlier on in the series, and now he actually executes on it. Phoenix had no idea what to expect there, and Lottie was taking that one home all the way. The Wolves come out with a miraculous Game 4 and force a deciding Game 5 against the Sabres. What a match so far.
I have no words at this point. Phoenix, though, the Sabres, the defensive effort, it's just incredible. The Wolves were able to pull that win out. I know they had 14 shots on net, but 11 saves. Phoenix 6 and Kahewa 5. Oh my gosh, that just all around was an incredible game. We saw some good pressure, but really the Wolves managed to keep that offensive pressure up, get those opportunities, and then finally that demo we've been asking for. To force it. How long were we at 0 seconds? We were 0 seconds for easily 15, 20 seconds.
I was going to say probably at 0 seconds for 20 seconds. And, you know, that's exactly that strategy at the end. That is exactly what we needed. That is what we needed to see the entire time from the Wolves. They decided that they were going to just push it through, get the demo, and just carry it through the rest of the way. That's all they needed to do. They got that demo at such a critical time. I want to see some more demos come out from the Wolves in Game 5, though. See if they can integrate it a little bit more into their game and get something done.
At this point, who do you think is going to win this series? Because we have seen such amazing play out of both sides of the ball. That first game was kind of decided by some quick kickoff goals for the Wolves, but then the Sabres came out and were just dominant through games 2 and 3. But now Game 4, I just can't.
You're honestly asking me a question that I am not ever going to have the answer to. I won't know for another 5 minutes, and I'm not going to answer that question. It's the Sabres versus Wolves, the deciding Game 5. The Wolves, we've seen them come back already once in ridiculously unlikely circumstances. Are they going to be able to take this Game 5, or will it be the Phoenix? Now I'm doing it. You made me do it. Or will it be the Sabres who will make their return?
Right off the bat here, we're just quickly seeing pressure out of the Wolves. It's already the Wolves show as Taki opportunity doesn't make it towards the net. Phoenix tries to clear, but Taki's still able to keep this force down in the Sabres end. Kahewa finally getting this away, but no, Lottie Lettuce. Opportunity, Kahewa just has to touch it home. No, Taki saves. Lottie Lettuce passed one over the top. Can they make the save? Yes, Kahewa's back.
That's exactly what Phoenix needed to do there, was just bug Lottie Lettuce on his push up, and he does successfully. Now he's going to try and carry this one. 1 man to beat, 2 men to beat. Actually, he gets it under Lottie. Tacky's there, though, in time to be able to read that one, and Lottie comes back just in time to be able to get a hold of it, but no boost to follow it up.
I really wish I was still wearing my watch because I want to know what my heart rate is going through this. It has been just tension for this first minute and 15 seconds. There's been so many good opportunities. Phoenix, that one over the top, getting the slow play, but no,
What a dribble. The flick by Lottie Lettuce gets it past the remaining Sabres defender, and that'll be a leadoff goal for the Wolves. But we've seen that doesn't necessarily mean anything. The Sabres can come back to the on these so quickly.
My neck hurts. I'm so tense. Excuse me. Phoenix gets it past Lottie Lettuce despite Lottie Lettuce's touch in the corner. Slow playing it a little bit. Nope, going to back out Taki. That gets it past Phoenix. One to beat. No, Kahewa is able to turn this back. Lottie Lettuce alone on defense. Phoenix challenges on the wall. Lottie Lettuce clears.
Oh, what a
Taki.
play! What a play! Taki had so much faith in Lottie Lettuce there to be able to handle himself on the wall. Both of the Sabres players were up and waiting for that, but it didn't ever come to them. Taki, what an amazing play for the team there.
I want to point out the accuracy of Taki as that ball went home just perfectly center net. But here we are, 3 minutes to go. We've seen the Sabres are very capable on the offensive end. If they can find a way to disrupt Wolves, because so far even Game 5 here has been kind of the Wolves show. If they can find a way to disrupt the Wolves and just keep the ball out of their end. They've been on defense for so long, and I think if they can get on offense, it might even throw the Wolves a little bit because they're just not used to, after the last 3 games, or the last 2 games, excuse me, playing defense that much.
The Wolves are going to have to play a little bit of defense here, as it looks like the Sabres might have the opportunity to bring this one back. Although great challenge by Taki is going to make sure that one's not too dangerous. Lottie Lettuce with a scoring opportunity. Phoenix with an amazing save to keep them at least in view of the Wolves and keep the lead manageable. Taki, though, not done. He's going to try and carry it over. Phoenix, another amazing 50. Kahewa not able to get that one out as far as he wanted. Lottie Lettuce still maintains control, but he's going to lose it as the Sabres now will try and push this one upfield.
One to beat for Phoenix. It's over the top, but not on net. Opportunity, no. Kahewa can't get there before Lottie Lettuce, but commits up anyways. Taki is just going to roll this one home, and that is dangerous territory for the Sabres.
I know you're down by 2 guys. That was not a good decision there by Kahewa, and he probably could have seen that he was getting beat to that one. That was such a dangerous risk to take, and it doesn't pay off for them. In fact, they get punished hard for it. Down by 3 with 2 minutes. It's not over yet. Sabres are plenty capable of coming back, but man, did that just make your odds and the hill to climb significantly higher.
We're now the second back half of this game in a Game 5 decider. I want to point out this is yet another Game 5 decider. Not looking at any sweeps, so that mental pressure is gone. That ship sailed after the first 2 games. But now Kahewa in the back corner gets it past one with a nice 50. Phoenix not up to it in time. He's going to give Lottie Lettuce the opportunity to turn. Kahewa, nice touch off the back wall to keep it out, though. Alone on defense, but that ball is wide straight at Kahewa, able to touch it away.
Kahewa just didn't get it over to Phoenix fast enough. He needed to have a much faster touch on that if he wanted to be able to get a play going. Kahewa, he is going to try and dump it onto the backboard, but Taki responds and slows it down enough that it's not dangerous. Now trying to dribble it past Phoenix, goes and gets that 100, stealing the boost as he's trying to get a play going. Great read there by Taki as well. Now Lottie trying to drop it back down. Taki, that's not a really good angle to try and score from, and Lottie can't come up with the rebound either. The Sabres will have less than a minute now to try and score 3.
No!
Not undoable, but 4 might be. Not gonna happen. Phoenix now. Oh no, he's gonna leave it up for Kahewa. I believe Phoenix might be out of boost or potentially almost out of boost. Gets it past 1. Trying to get it past Taki. Taki, great 50. Almost to the 30-second mark. The Sabres are gonna really have to push here.
We have seen some really smart plays down on the offensive end, both for Phoenix on defense and Taki on offense, trying to keep control of this ball. But now, here we are, 20 seconds to go, 3-goal deficit. We need to see 100% Hail Mary full send out of the Sabres, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. 5 seconds per goal to go. I think we can go ahead and call this just absolutely incredible series in favor of the Wolves. What a turn out of Game 4.
The Wolves, they managed to survive in that game 4 just barely, and I feel as though that game 4, had that gone any differently, that would have decided the series, because the Sabres might have been just so crushed by that last second score at the very end. It might have completely killed all the momentum that they had, as we saw the Wolves come back very quickly in that overtime as well to take the winning goal in that game. That might have entirely decided game 5 as well. The Sabres might have just been out of juice.
Absolutely. I can see what you're saying, where they just worked so hard to put themselves at match point there, and then have the Wolves come back with that incredible push to overtime, and then be able to keep it alive through overtime and force this game 5 decider. It just sucks the life out of you, and there's just not a whole lot you can do, but not without a lack of effort from the Sabres. We saw some brilliant play out of them going through this series, just not enough to overcome the Wolves. After they clicked together and figured it out, it was just Wolves' offensive pressure for so long. There was nothing the Sabres could do.
Well, we said it earlier on in the series that if the Sabres let the Wolves stick around in their zone for too long, it was going to be a goal nearly every time. The Sabres, their defense, their defensive style, I should say, it's not something they were particularly doing wrong. It's just that their style is not meant to hold up against consistent and continuous pressure like we saw from the Wolves. So,
and to be fair,
it all came down to could the Sabres get a quick clear? No, probably going to go to the Wolves.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that is our last series for the night. So remember, if you're not already a member of the community, we've had a great time here, and you would love to be a part of this. MLEsports.gg/apply. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel. I hope that after watching this, that is enough to convince you that you need to be a part of this community. We are done here on MLE Sports GG2, but there is another series to be played for the Premier League over on, I believe it's the Premier League, over on MLE Sports GG, our main channel. So
no, it's actually, I believe it's actually Champion League.
Champion League.
No, sorry. It's ACAD League, Hive versus Hawks at 10 p.m. here in about 15 minutes over on MLE Sports GG here on Twitch. It's Foundation League, excuse me. It's going to be Foundation League Hive versus Hawks at 10 p.m. casted by Hunted and Thunderballs, who are currently over there casting the Tyrants versus Elite right now. So be sure to head over there, as we're going to send you over here, I'm sure, at the conclusion of this stream. But thank you, everyone, for coming out and watching MLE Sports GG2. My name is Gigabyte with Lars Newt tonight. Have a good night, everybody.